All right. Yes, Kirthi. So, thank you so much for coming in this podcast. And this is my first podcast. And I couldn't think of anyone else to get started with this podcast series. And
Okay.
you are here. So, Kirti, just go ahead and tell everyone who is watching this podcast that what you do, how long you have been doing it.
Mm, mm. So this is also my first podcast, and I'm into coaching past 2 years,
Right.
and I feel so lucky to be your first guest and my first podcast.
Right. So, Kirti, tell people more about what you do. So, you are into coaching, but what you do in the coaching, whom do you help, what problems you
Mm,
solve, Uh, a
yeah.
bit detailed about all those things.
Mm. Yes, so I'm Kirti Labi Shetty. As we all know, I help women who is struggling with their health, relationships, especially with their in-laws as well as husband, relationship with husband, as well as this in turn turns the relationship with their kids also.
Hmm.
And they are in a terrible state where they can't even tell anyone about this that they are going through. They feel ashamed to tell about this, to be frank, that they are
Right.
going through much like this in their family. They don't
Right.
even when someone generally asks them if they are suffering. So I've created some safe space to those women who is suffering in this area, and I coach people from that suffering, like a woman who is into all these things from age 23 to 45.
Hmm. All right. And if you can tell me that why you selected this specific market
Mm.
and why are you trying to solve only women's problem? So why do you think that men's problem are not that
Definitely.
important?
Definitely, everyone has problems. But because I walk the story, what all the
Hmm.
things which I talk about to women or solve the problems to those women, I have gone through most of them. And I know this is something no woman can talk freely about.
Right.
They don't even know who can help them with this,
Right.
right? They feel like everything is all right, but they don't feel that everything is okay. They are in some stagnant state where they don't know if their life is actually going well or they don't know that something need to be changed. They judge
Hmm.
themselves and stay
Hmm.
quiet. Probably I'm the one who is creating all the mess.
Right.
Stuck in a
Right.
place that they're really in a phase like, am I going wrong with all the things or is situations or whom to change? I know I can't change everything around. I know that I don't know where to go for change.
Right. No, I completely agree by what you are saying. I have seen a lot of women who are struggling with a lot of problems which they are not open about to talk to anyone, even not with their closest friend, is because they might be having this feeling ki, oh, she will judge me and she will talk about my life with someone else because, you know, girls always do these gossips and all. So might be that this is the reason why you are into this specific niche, and that's
Yes.
great. So how is it going for you?
It's going fantastic for me, and I could transform more than 100 women till now. And I
Wow.
can really say that, and I can also thank you for that because you were like a catalyst in this procedure, and you
Right.
guys helped a lot to transform many people in this suffering, like who's going through all this suffering. And I'm so proud for helping so many Kirtis like me, is what I can tell.
Right. So that being said, when you say that, like women goes through this problem, let's go more into deeper roots and understand that why do women face this kind of problems? Like, why is it not men? Why is it just women? And when they are
Mm.
facing it, then why are they not able to come out of it themselves?
Hmm. Yeah.
I think.
First of all, women face this situation because there are few norms in the society, or they've been seeing their parents, probably the mother, how she's handling everything, and they
Hmm.
copy the same thingly.
Hmm.
They act the way their mother acted, they respond the way the mother did, and they absorb everything from the society. Whenever, by chance, if husband helps her with some work, and she feels guilty about it inside, because she have
Hmm.
seen all her life that only women should, do everything for everyone. And this
Hmm.
creates stress for her. I have many clients who feel so bad if a husband gets some fruit or coffee for her if she is working. Wherein she can comfortably do that for the husband, and husband will never feel bad for, getting all the things from wife. Because this is all set up, like, it's like a normalized thing that,
Right.
only men should do the things, women should be like this, women should be like that.
Hmm.
But the, even men face, but I'm the one who coach women, so I can see them through
Right.
all
Right. Right.
job. Yes.
Right. Right. Okay. And then, like, also, like, I wanted to ask that why do women are not trying to solve these problems by themselves, and why do
Yes.
they need you to solve this problem?
Hmm. They can't solve by themselves because they actually don't know. They are not educated with how to process the emotions, how to get aware of what's going on actually. They keep experience it, but they can't name it what they are going through. When you can name the emotion, when you can get the awareness of the situation, what is actually going around, what is the
Hmm.
thing I have to do, because no one
Hmm.
taught them, Shubham. No one literally taught them how to handle this. As we
Hmm.
are, we did many courses. To be frank, I can tell only this. We learned it, we got healed, and
Right.
then we are this to so many people and helping people. So we can tell, we can exactly give the blueprint on how to come out of these situations and literally be happy in life.
Hmm.
We do
Right.
everything for happiness, but that is not there in anyone's life. I can tell literally 90% of the people.
Right. Right. Right.
Yes.
So what I'm getting is like they have this problem from generations to generations. Like it's passing
It's
from it,
passing.
right?
Mhm.
Correct me if I'm wrong. And they are trying to observe what their mother did, what their mother-in-law does, and
Mhm.
try to become some other personality in the family, which they are not,
They are not. Yes,
right?
exactly.
And in the transition of changing personalities or changing the character, they
Mm.
are ideally losing themselves. The
Yes, they lose
true
that
person
identity
they
of
were.
what they. Mm.
Right, right. Because if let's suppose some women is before marriage, she is very fun, she is very jolly, and after marriage, there might be some restrictions. Because of that, she won't be able to be that jolly or that fun, or she won't be able to laugh loudly. No, these kind of things happen, right?
Yes, the
And
small.
yeah, and then she tried to be a reserved person. I know, like she tried to be like a, what do you call it, like a simple person who doesn't talk to anyone. And then because of her expressive nature, now she's not expressing her emotions, she's facing this kind of problems.
Exactly. And
Now I
every
get it.
smallest choice she makes is different from all the people around her. And she feels
Right.
insecure. Why am I different?
Right.
Yes. Every day
Right.
this happens every single day.
Right. Right.
Her
So
identity is completely changed now. Before she had dreams, she had so many things to do, she had her hobbies, she used to do some things which will actually fills her soul.
hmm,
There is some reason to be happy, but now she
hmm,
lives on autopilot and everything by, responsibility instead of being happy, only responsibility. because she was
Hmm.
again taught to be more responsible but not to be very happy. And that is never considered as necessity in life. What all
Hmm.
responsibilities she had, that she should do well. That's it. That only everyone teaches, like even the parents teach the same. And even after
Hmm.
getting married, everyone teaches the same.
Right, right.
Yeah.
So, Kirti, like, tell me some stories, or not stories, but like, if something you have seen, which was very unusual to you, when you were, coaching this women, and there was some situation wherein you yourself felt that, oh my God, how can this be so brutal, something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've seen so many people, like especially with narcissist husbands,
Hmm.
where what they tell us is really something which I never saw in my real life.
Hmm.
I might have seen on Instagram or somewhere, but never heard it from anyone. And they don't even openly tell it to others because this narcissist people will again blame them
Hmm.
for they point out what they are doing.
Hmm.
Yeah, literally all the things from narcissists, like whenever the woman is pregnant, that is the phase where, actually everyone in the family should at least consider what she like, how is she feeling, comfort and everything. But even during those phases, the
Hmm.
family tries to tell her that we were also doing so much, we were also working too hard, we were also got, didn't get the care, so you also deserve not to get the care.
Hmm.
Okay. And this phase affects her a lot. That this fast forward 10 years will affect her life. Not just 10 years, if she's not healing throughout her life, this affects her. Her
Hmm.
postpartum phase as well as the pregnancy phase. I see most of the women suffering continuously from that phase, especially. And there are many unusual things which happens to her. Her emotions go literally, up and down during this phase, and I saw so many husbands and in-laws wants them to be normal, wants them to wake up at the same time they are waking up every single day.
Hmm. They're
Though
not
they had
getting enough
nausea,
rest.
yes. Though they had
Hmm.
nausea whole night and vomitings whole night and morning, oh, why didn't you wake up? Oh, we also had this, but we woke up and did all the things.
Hmm.
If she's getting some, some pain or anything. So if you're working, you get diverted with the pain. Go
Hmm.
work. There are some situations where this
Hmm.
applies, and there are some situations it doesn't apply. And they are being compared with other women there.
Hmm. Right, right. Kirti,
That,
just sorry to cut you out over here, but when you were talking about all these things, I got a saying that औरत की सबसे बड़ी दुश्मन औरत ही होती है. And why is it so? Like, why is it so? Like, tell me more about this. That, uh, like, you were telling about mother-in-law not being, like, caring with her and saying that, oh no, we have also done it. What's the big deal and all those things. So from there, I got this saying in my mind, and I really want to answer this. That if women are facing this much problems, they might be facing it from generations, like not
yeah.
many, but at least couple of generations back from, right. So why those women are not understanding these women?
Mm. Because those women got hurt, as you told, generationally passing. And that hurt, they have to show it somewhere because they're not healed. They're not healing themselves from that pain. So, hurt
Hmm.
women will always go and hurt other women.
Oh,
Okay. So, it's like, they need to spill it somewhere. They're
okay.
not healed women will never try to hurt other women. Wherein, and it's not their mistake. They don't know what things are available, how they can get healed. They never know. It is just passing generationally. And they really don't know how to come out of it or how to get healed. But even now, women are getting aware that, even we should get healed and we also need to be good and we need to have that peaceful environment in the families. and those people rise and they radiate it to others.
Hmm. Oh, this is so good. Can you tell me like any again some story or some of your clients' journey that they were like not healed first and then they became healed and then they started healing their family as well. Any specific client you can talk about this? I mean,
Yeah,
obviously don't take the name, but tell me about her story.
definitely. I had a woman who wants to work. She was once a topper and she wants to work, but her family is like, no, we don't allow maids in the family. Only you have to work. And if you are going to work somewhere else, who is going to take care of the house? And all
Hmm.
of such things. But and since morning to night, she's always busy, like, not getting time for herself, not getting some quality time with her kids. She has two kids, and she don't get the quality time with her kids. She don't get quality time with her husband. How can she nurture now the relationship with husband? So the relationship with him got strained, like not spending time, not able to talk her emotions. Her
Right.
life is so busy with all the household things. And she's so talented and she always stood first. And she also did a job before. But after marriage, they have this condition that she need not work and they're abundant with everything. So just this work though will not allow any other maid to come in.
Hmm.
And she was in that loop, crying every single day, fighting for her freedom. But when she came to me, in the first call itself, she started crying a lot while telling about the situation she is going through. But
Right.
later, when she started working on herself, when she started the right way to communicate with the husband, right way to communicate with the in laws, right way to communicate her needs, especially what are my needs? What is
Hmm.
that and right way to communicate, then changes started. Like she could allocate 1 hour for her courses, and then she could allocate some time, quality time, that she set time like this need to be done. And then she really healed her trauma even from childhood.
Hmm.
Everyone has this from childhood most of the time, and all the beliefs she had, like maybe in this life I can't go and do what I want in my life. Maybe I have to
Hmm.
take rebirth to get that loving relationship in my life. And she's always sick,
Hmm.
always sick, but she could work on all the household things, but she can never work half an hour for herself. Whenever she
Hmm.
opens up YouTube to see some courses and all, she used to feel like, oh, I want to sleep now, and that kind low in energy. But after coming to me, she started working on everything. Now she feels healthy, has good relationship with everyone at home, and now she started working also.
Hmm. That is so
And
good.
now no one is not restricting her for the work. They're happily
Hmm.
allowing her for the work, and the relationship is so good that husband started understanding her, and also husband started knowing about this coaching and all. And once he texted me saying, once I told her why you're spending on something which we don't even know about. Many people don't know what is life coaching.
Right.
I don't even have his number. He texted me one day, thank you so much. The very first day I doubted in all of this, but now I see the changes in my family, in myself and the relationship, and how completely the house norms looks like. And that is
Hmm.
the gift I give myself every single day, that is transforming people and getting that satisfaction.
Right, right, right. That is true. Like really, like I have seen that if the family conditioning and if they are not aligned with each other, see, a family is a team which is working under one roof, right? If the team is not aligned, let's suppose my sales team is not aligned. So now that I'm business coach, I always have this kind of examples. My
Yeah.
my sales team is not aligned with the goal that I have. I won't be able to hit my target, right?
Yes.
The
Yes.
same way, if your family is not aligned with each other, then whatever target, or let's say if the target is just to be a happy family, that won't be possible, right? This is
Yeah.
so important that you heal yourself first, you heal the entire surrounding, then only you can go ahead, because just healing yourself won't work. You'll have to heal others as well who are around you. Am I right?
Yes. Of healing yourself will automatically radiates it to the family, Shubham, and this happens because there
Okay.
is a lot of I need to go in deeper into the subject for that. But what I can tell is when you change, it automatically reflects it to others, and if that is written, definitely the family members also will go and heal by seeing the change in you. You need not force healing for them. By
Hmm.
seeing the way you live your life, they get inspired and they will start something for them for sure.
Hmm. So
This
let's
has
suppose
happened with many people. Yeah.
let's suppose if someone is watching this podcast and they want to get healed as well, right? And now
Hmm.
I really know that healing is a very long term process and it can't be done within couple of days and something like that.
Yeah.
But at least give something today, right now, which will at least make them feel better today or tomorrow max. So something like give something, some pillars that you want to share, or some meditation that you want to share, or any technique that you want to share today which will help them. So you can just go ahead and tell that.
Hmm. Yeah. For anything to change, most women, face this one problem called overthinking.
Hmm.
They can't go to
Sorry to cut you out over here, but I have such a bad experience of this overthinking. Like, I was in a, I was with, obviously with my girlfriend, and she used to have this overthinking issue, and she used to always think something very destructive or very lethal, that oh my god, like I can't even think about it. So I know this kind of problems are like very common in women, I feel.
very common. And every day most of the women don't sleep without thinking. At least they start to think about what to cook tomorrow in the morning. That's the least case I can tell, but there are worse cases where they don't sleep till morning by this overthinking.
Right, right.
Okay. There is
uh,
one technique I can tell you, and there are many things, but firstly, I'll tell about a technique which can easily sort this overthinking out. And before
right.
that, I want to tell, see, can you see Bangalore from Hyderabad? Like I stay in Hyderabad now, and you stay in Mumbai. And can I
Hmm.
see Mumbai from Hyderabad?
No.
No, I can't see it. First, I need to take a lane to see the next lane, then lane by lane, then I'll reach Mumbai
Right,
probably.
right,
Yes, definitely, not probably, definitely I'll reach Mumbai. But
right.
what other thinkers try to do is they want to see Mumbai from here only. Okay, what
Okay.
happens? What if this happens? What if that happens? What if after going till there, what if there is a roadblock there?
Hmm.
Okay. What if if I have a roadblock and then what if my vehicles goes something wrong with my vehicle there? Okay.
Hmm.
Then what if someone stops and asks me for all the license and etc.
Hmm.
Okay. What if someone comes and robs me out? It seems so, relevant with the overthinking because a situation happens to them and they want the result out of it, and they start thinking everything destructive only instead of positive
Hmm.
things. What if dash only negative things?
Hmm. Right.
Then they need to start shifting it. What if yes only positive things happen? What if it takes around 10 to 12 hours to reach Mumbai, what if I can reach with all the ability in 8 hours only?
Hmm.
What if the roads are clear for me? What if everything is clear for me? We never try to think that way.
Hmm.
They have an interview and everything goes like, what if I can't answer well? What if this happens? What if that happens?
Hmm.
So they keep expecting only the negative situations to happen. And this we call as, as you told, the destructive thoughts.
Hmm.
Distortion happens. This is one of the filter of the brain where distortion happens very easily. First, a negative thought, then that distorts the second thought, then that goes on,
Hmm.
right? So, first thing you have to do is just replace all the negativity in that dash, like what if some dash happens, to positivity. And one easy technique for overthinkers is like they feel comfortable with overthinking. First, they need to tell themselves, don't become comfortable with this. And then
Hmm.
get up from where they are, take a piece of paper and pen,
Hmm.
okay, and write. What am I
Okay.
thinking? Okay, what are
Hmm.
thoughts I'm getting right now? When we think, we feel like we are getting some 100 thoughts in our mind
Hmm.
when we overthink. But actually, when we put it on paper, we see they are not more than, if at max, they are not more than 10.
Right, 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 right,
Okay. And then you need to separate them. What are the things in my hand? What are the things that literally not in my hand?
right.
Okay. And now write the things which are literally not in my hand in a separate paper.
Hmm.
Then tear it or flush it off because you can't
Hmm.
do anything
Can't do
about it.
anything about it. Right, right, right.
And the things which you can do, which are in your hands, right away take some at least 1% of the action you can do out of the things which are in your hand,
Hmm.
right? At least one smallest action, then your mind starts to feel like, yeah, these are in my hands. Just small actions can take me there.
Right.
But wherein the things which are not in your hand, by your thinking mostly about them in your day, we think mostly about the things which are not in our hands only,
Hmm. Right.
right? You can flash it off. And this technique works wonderfully well for overthinking.
Okay. Oh, this is
And
really good. This is really good. So, I mean,
yes,
like, honestly, it's a very basic thing, right? It's not that it's a very hi-fi science technique,
mm,
or you have to,
yes,
uh, just like other coaches, say that you have to do the rewire of your brain and blah 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 blah, those fancy words. But this is such a basic thing that, okay, you're overthinking, get a paper, write what you are thinking, and then make two parts, and the things that are not in your hand, just flush it off. And
yes,
like, this will be so good that, if when I'm writing, the first thing that you told, that when you will write, you won't think anything, and when you are not doing anything, you overthink. And
yes,
that's what used to happen with that's the same thing that happens with the people who are going into the exams and all. They know a lot know a lot of things, they study a lot of things, but when they have to write, they forget what they studied,
yes,
right? So this is like a very basic human psychology, right?
yes,
Amazing, amazing. And so, Kirti, like, now that I understand that for overthinking, this is the technique that we can use and get rid of it.
yeah,
But sometimes things are not just in our hand. So overthinking is something that we are doing, right?
mm,
Nobody is forcing us to overthink. Nobody is saying that you overthink, like you do a little bit. That's not how it happens. But when you say
mm,
that the husband is narcissist, and
mm,
let's suppose he shouts on her, he beats her, or something happens, any technique, I know again it's a very long term process, but anything that these women can do right away today, so that they won't have
mm,
to face this long uh, process of getting here.
mm. If you ask me, Shubham, anything which is physical, like, harassing her that way and everything, I will first ask my client to first immediately, you know, move away from that person for some time.
Move away
Okay.
as in
There's
get out of
nothing
the
but
home?
yeah, just be far for some time, heal herself, and then give it a try. Most of the times it goes well that time because, as I told you, when you heal yourself, that reflects it to others.
Hmm.
Because why to take a chance with the people who are going physically harassing? No, you don't deserve it. No one deserves that, Shubham. So
I
if you are in
understand.
that extreme position where you are getting beaten by him, then right away you need to protect yourself. Don't think about what people will think and all. There's no people who can think about you when you are not there.
I
Okay.
understand. Now, but I'm confused, Kirti. That when you say that you move away from him, is it that if he is standing there, I will move away and go in the kitchen, or
Hmm.
is it that I move away from that house itself?
Bigger decisions sometimes feels very difficult. I can easily tell this, but the person who is in that position cannot easily move it. So first they need to learn how to draw the boundaries
Hmm.
because they are facing, they know what boundary to draw. When they are not respecting the boundaries, in that extreme situations, she need to take a break from that person for sure.
Hmm.
And at that point of time, if she is getting beaten or something like that, definitely she need to safeguard herself in that point of situations. As I told you, she can just move away or set boundaries. Setting boundaries is the best way to avoid it tomorrow.
Hmm.
And she need to easily communicate with the
Right.
person that this is not okay.
Would you not recommend her to file a police complaint?
Than going for me, Shubham, than solving the problem, I feel you need to evolve as a person.
Okay.
Okay. And if you are far, okay, if you are far from that person for some time and get healed, you can literally tell him, I need a break. And if he's agreeing, you can just stay far, then work it out before going and filing a case.
Okay.
Because most of the times this works.
Okay. But let's suppose that we started to fight in bedroom, okay, and he raised his hand. Now, as you said, I have to move out. I mean, move far from him. I went to living room, saying that I don't want to talk to you, okay, and he is in the bedroom. Now, what if he comes to the living room as well to fight with me or to beat me? And when you say that, okay, you have to heal yourself, you have to stay calm, if someone is beating you or someone is trying to shout on you, how can like when someone is shouting, then that's not that problem, but that big of a problem. But if someone is literally hitting you, how can someone stay calm and heal? Like that's the question that I'm getting in my mind.
That is impossible to stay calm that point of situation, Shubham. It's very impossible to be calm, and that doesn't even
Hmm.
work. It's
Right.
impractical.
Right.
Even before facing that situation, we something about it. But at that point of situation, there's nothing like a problem solving thing at that point
Hmm.
of situation. She
Right.
need to be aware. See, this thing will not happen suddenly, Shubham.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
That extreme situation is not going to happen suddenly today. There
Hmm.
are some course of situations which have been piling up. Then only even that husband goes to that situation, and
Hmm.
that situation never arise suddenly. So she has
Hmm.
that awareness. So she need to take actions, taking some break from him. And I really can't think of any solution at that point of situation.
Hmm. Hmm. Right.
She need
Got
to
it.
get awareness from way ahead. She knows how the things are going on in her life, and she knows what husband is. If he's
Hmm.
abusive, she knows it. So she
Hmm.
need to take steps right away instead of waiting for that situation to happen and then solve the issue.
Hmm. Right. Okay.
Yes.
Now, when all these things are happening, right? See, life coaching or coaching came to India after 2016, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
Before that, people used to visit a psychiatrist. Oh, sorry, not psychiatrist. The one who counsel, relationship counselor, right?
Hmm.
So, relationship counselor or someone who will help them stay calm and all those things. Now people are going towards life coaches, healers, and all those things.
Hmm.
What do you think? Should I go to a relationship counselor if I have a relationship problem, or a relationship coach or life coach? And
Hmm.
if this, then why? And if this, then why?
Yeah. So the counseling with the relationship counselors is like, they see only the symptoms.
Okay.
Okay. Healing or life coaching is something they go with the root cause.
Okay.
Okay. Suppose you got some fever,
Hmm.
you are treating the fever, you keep taking the dolo because you got a fever.
Hmm.
That is like, other things. And life coaching is like giving it a blood test and knowing whether that is a typhoid or what virus it is, and then treating that with the right medication just to get the difference.
Super. Super. Great example. All right. So, yeah, I feel this is the same thing because I like when you said, na, take a dolo. I have seen whenever there is a fever or something like that, the doctor will suggest that have this medicine, that medicine, but then it will be solved on the surface level.
Yes.
Why don't they say that, okay, no, this is the reason why it's happening, so start eating right or start
Right.
living good, right?
Lifestyle change.
Doctors, like there are very few doctors who say that fix your routine, fix your diet, fix your work and life balance, right? But the coaches go deep into it. They try to understand the person first, and then they try to heal it and slowly and gradually solve the problem. And that's the reason why doctor gives a medicine, it feels better. We get out of that fever quickly, but then it's not everlasting. But when we actually start working on foundation, we start eating right, we start sleeping well, the schedule is perfect, then we don't even need to have this kind of problems.
Mm. Yes,
Right.
exactly. After coaching or healing, you need not again, go and, start again and face that again. And, literally, you're transforming that part of you and healing
Right.
that part of you, which was actually causing the problems for you.
Right.
Wherein they don't identify that, wherein healers or coaches tries to
Right.
identify what is that thing causing everything in life.
Right. So it's like a last stop that you have to take in order to
Yes,
get the problem solved.
yes.
Got it. Now, what will you say to the people who are not trusting life coaches or relationship coaches in order to get this problem solved?
Hmm. I can tell this people don't trust them because most of the coaches, they trust a few coaches and not everyone
Hmm.
because uh, the coaches are also unable to define whom they actually coach.
Hmm. Okay.
And most of the coaches are invisible. They don't know the way they have to show up. And this is from coaches' side. Coming to the clients, the psychology is like they want immediate gratification.
Okay.
Okay. They want the solution immediately. They want to see the change immediately. I saw so many people who come into my first clarity call. They are so enthusiastic about what I can do right now to change this situation.
Hmm.
Okay. And when we coaches tell them, no, no, it takes little, everything can't be changed right away, then they lose the trust. Oh, probably she can't help me.
Hmm.
So that is a natural thing in your mind that, it always needs that gratification, immediate results. Even people who
Hmm.
want to follow diet or gym don't continue it a lot because they don't see the result immediately. Today you
Immediately.
step up, tomorrow you see the weight and it's not gone. And then
Right.
this doesn't work for me. That's why they don't trust coaches and they're ready to spend. People may hate me for telling this, but they're ready to spend so
Hmm.
much on marriages, but they're not ready to spend very little on keeping up that marriage.
क्या बात है.
You're ready to go and buy that marriage lehenga which costs 1 lakh rupees, but you're not ready to nurture that relationship for life at half of that cost.
Hmm. Hmm.
So that's the psychology. And even today, she'll be ready to buy something to wear on, which costs 10 lakhs, 15 lakhs, but not ready to trust and go with the coaching, which gives them a lot in life, not just relationships. It improves her health, relationships, even her career and money point of her. But, I think this needs awareness. Not to judge people also here, they need awareness, Shubham. Because they're not
Hmm.
aware what results
They can
they are going to
expect.
get, they can't
Hmm.
trust.
Hmm.
And we also need to work hard to show that, see, these are the results. Even we
Right.
need to work on ourselves to show people that, to create
Right.
that trust.
Right. So, Kirti, that brings me to the question that nowadays there are so many life coaches and so many healers who are all are saying that you will be healed, you will be healed. Like every other ad says, if you are facing this problem, then you will be healed. Whom do I go to? Whom do I trust? Which life coach? Because see, I'm telling you with the perspective of business coach that I have seen so many life coaches in my past 1.5 years of journey, 2 years of journey. What I saw is the person or the life coach who himself or herself has healed her brain in terms of money, relationships, and business were able to give good results to their clients as well.
Hmm.
The people who were living in a scarcity mindset, they never got even a single client.
Hmm.
This was my perspective. I would like to hear yours.
Definitely, you are right, Shubham. Exactly. There are thousands, not even thousands, many, many life coaches, healers, tarot readers. Oh my God, so many people coming out. But only those people who healed themselves completely and lives what they are teaching.
Very good line. Lives what they are teaching.
Yeah, who lives that life on what they are teaching. A happy coach can give that result to her client, his or her client. A broken coach or who is not living his or her life with respect to what they are teaching are someone who never gets a client. And though she or he gets a client, they can't retain.
Hmm.
Okay, so they don't even give that
So but then
transformation.
as a customer, how do I identify if this is the right person or because I would not know that if he is healed or not, or she is healed or not, or if I want to go to her or him or something like that. Like how do I differentiate that no, maybe Kirti is right, Shubham is not right for me.
Mm. So whenever at least you get into the first call of the coach, the first thing you need to observe is the coach is not rushing to solve your problem.
Okay.
Okay. Not rushing to solve your problem, but listens to you carefully. A person who is not healed rushes always. With
Hmm.
their body language, you can tell that they are desperate.
I'm getting those bulbon moments now. Nice, nice, very
A
nice.
coach will never judge the other person. Suppose if a client is coming and telling, see, I'm facing this with my family and all, then she will never judge, then why you are doing this?
Hmm.
And this is the smallest thing, smallest observation a client can do with the coach.
Okay.
And also, there is something called instinct. You need to
Hmm.
believe in your own
Right.
instinct.
Right.
And when you're talking, if you feel you're not connected, even top coaches don't feel, a client may not feel connected to them also.
Hmm.
Firstly, you need to get connected to the coach. And if you don't really feel connected, that also not works.
Hmm.
You need to believe in your that gut instinct that, yeah, he or she is the right person for me. And that
Very true.
automatically gets to the client when the person is calm, cool, and listening to the person.
Hmm. Right.
Though the coach knows about it, he can't be that if he is not healed.
Hmm.
He knows that he should listen to the
So,
client.
will you say that one should not take immediate decision of hiring a coach,
No. You
and
can,
they should think first that whom am I aligning with, try to get on a call with 3 4 people and then decide.
no, I don't suggest that because then you become a perfectionist. Then the client become a perfectionist thinking, you know, getting on to two or three people. Probably a client might have got onto the call only after seeing the coach for a few days on Instagram or on YouTube or
True.
following the WhatsApp. Yeah.
Right. True.
So
True.
to know the journey, then only you get into the call. Okay.
So before even getting on a call, you have to do your study.
Yeah, of course a client does that, Shubham. You know it well. Definitely a client do that. No one gets onto a call at least without seeing the person for a day or two. Sometimes
Hmm.
there are people, if they're going through a lot, suppose a woman who have gone through a fight yesterday with her husband and she has been overthinking throughout night, and today
Right.
morning she wakes up and sees my ad,
Hmm.
she can immediately book a call. But when
Hmm.
she's talking to me, she will definitely get it. Who is, you know,
Right.
who?
Right. Right. Right.
And then she need to take the decision immediately if she got that connection or instinct. Or else, if she is not taking the decision, then she will never take it for 10 years. She will never take it. For throughout her life, she'll never take it. And she stays the way she is.
Hmm.
Even same for
Right.
coaches. They, whenever they want to go to a business coach as to you people, you need not think too much and then you become a perfectionist, I can tell. And then
Hmm.
you'll never start your journey with anyone. And you'll
Hmm.
stay a broken coach forever.
Hmm. Right. 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 No, so true.
Yeah.
This all things that you are saying are really making sense. And see, though I know a lot of things, Kirti, like I'm trying to be dumbest person over here and trying to understand what you are saying very logically, so that if something comes into my mind, that questions will be something which will be in my audience mind as well. You know,
Hmm.
that's why I'm trying to, be very dumb and try to understand what you are saying, and then trying to uh, take that question to what if or why, or how, and all those things. And it is really making sense to me, at least, that the way that you are saying things should happen, and overall whatever you are saying. So let's suppose if someone who is facing this kind of problems, now you told them techniques and everything, when they come to you, right? How this process looks like from joining you to getting them healed? If let's suppose you take, I don't know, but maybe you might be taking 6 months or whatever month it is. What is the
Yes.
process in between that 3 months, 6 months, whatever it is?
Yeah. So first, what we do is we try to heal their all the things like, for example, Shubham, if you want to renovate a house,
Hmm.
okay, first what you do is all the old things, you break down all the old
Breakdown, yeah, right, right.
and then what you do is you clean the house.
Throw away things that I
What is
don't
not
want.
necessary in the house right now. And then you clean it. And then you plan it like what need to be built here right now.
Hmm.
And then you start building it. And then lastly, polishing and painting and everything. This is the same way with the coaching.
Hmm.
First, we'll try to break all the things which is literally making them hard in their life. Like, what are the things which are literally making her life a suffering?
Hmm.
Okay. Then we are going to identify that, break them, break the
Hmm.
beliefs which are actually giving them that hard time, and
Hmm.
then clean it up. All the healing happens first. And then
Hmm.
you're healing, and if you're not building anything there, is there any use of, breaking them?
Hmm.
Immediately, all the dirt, everything again builds up there. If you're
Hmm.
leaving that space the same way after breaking
Right.
everything, you see everyone even tries to put the garbage there and right?
Hmm.
It
Hmm.
happens after healing, and most of the people do this mistake. They just leave, heal and leave. But no, you need to build something there.
Hmm.
So we try to build something which is needed in their life.
Hmm.
And then they consistently do few things as rituals every single day, and which keeps them aligned with their new them, like new person.
Hmm.
That is how coaching is. And this happens within 3 months.
Hmm. Right.
Breaking their old belief system, understanding what is causing that, everything, and then breaking up everything, and then building new person, and then giving some simple rituals which they can follow throughout their life so that now that healed person stays there as a healed person throughout,
Hmm. Right. Right.
not going back to their old self.
Got it. So if someone wants to heal themselves and they want to join you and get healed from by you, how they can connect with you?
They can text me on Instagram. They can text me on my WhatsApp if they are in my contacts. And then
Hmm.
they can come on to a call, which we call
Hmm.
as a discovery call for 40 minutes. And then we'll understand if we both are right fit for each other.
Hmm.
If I can literally solve their problem or not, even I need to understand. And I also need to qualify the client.
Hmm. Right.
And yes, and then we go ahead. And the program is for 3 months. That is for
Hmm.
one-on-one.
Hmm. Got
And
it.
next, I'm planning to go with my group coaching. Probably I may start in January. There again,
Hmm.
the process again.
Got it. Got it. Awesome,
Yeah.
awesome, Kirti. It was really, really great talking to you and understanding the psychologics behind this behavior of women, and how what they have to go through, and understanding how to heal and heal others as well. Uh, is there any final words that you want to say to people who are struggling today but not taking the action to heal themselves?
Mm. You keep struggling and don't take action, and you're expecting someone to come and help you. That's not going to, no one is going to come and help you. You need to go
Hmm.
take action, then only your life is going to change. We keep waiting. One day magic happens in my life. Magic
Hmm.
definitely happens, but you need to take action before that magic happens in your life.
Hmm. Right.
Yeah,
So true.
without stepping out of your zone, you can't do anything.
Right. Right.
I was in that zone and I broke it, and now I'm serving many people. And you know, life can change if you take action.
Right. Right. Great, great, Kirti. It was really great talking to you, and thank you so much for your time and taking out this time and come on this podcast to educate people why healing is important and how this is going to change them forever.
Yeah, thank you so much, Shubham. It was fantastic. And it's been a long time that I analyzed actually so many things. And this is the time where even I could analyze so many things while talking to you. And when you asked one more last thing, I want to tell people, what you're going through psychological will become physiological after a few days if you're not taking action,
Such a
right?
powerful line. Yeah.
I saw that in my own case. It's
Mm.
not that people are causing problem too much in my life, but
Mm.
sometimes we ourselves create so much that what
Mm.
actually is happening.
Right.
And that cause so many common issues like migraines, digestion issues,
Mm. Mm.
arthritis, PCOD, all these are nothing but, they are born from this psychological stress and they are showing up
Mm.
physiologically.
Right.
So don't wait till it goes there. So many people who came to me tell this. I have a lot of issues like migraines, PCOD. I have this, that, they are born from there.
Mm.
So don't wait for that thing to happen.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much, Kirti. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much, Shubham.